this works. This is the future. Being able to print labels from home, get a product in, advertise it, and just see it on the phone. Like that's what keeps me going.
That Shopify,
that just glitching the Shopify, like that feeling. No one, unless you've done it, you just can't relate. But like that, showing that you could do that and pay your rent 10 times within 1 month. It doesn't matter how many times we gotta flop, we gotta experiment. Like we're gonna keep going with it. Just 100 units we're about to pick up. Right,
that's crazy. What?
Can't even walk in here.
Chat, look at it. Mo. Oh, the shoes touching
Not
down.
the small ones, the big ones. See, it's these.
It's the small boxes. Chat, y'all don't understand. We go retail and we go Coastal Brand Wave for sure. Shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like the Metro Club. Boxes out, right? Come back. I'll put that right here. UPS box.
Vlog. Y'all see the load, man. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This is a 100-piece pickup. See it random. 8, 11, 12. It's like from 8 to 12 in each.
What color's all in here?
Yeah, so we went light blue. Call them ice blue. We actually got Kodak in this hoodie. We'll pop that up on the screen. But that's why I think these are gonna go crazy. What do the people really want to know?
Why did you start your brand?
I started the brand because I got tired of reselling other people's stuff. I got tired of reselling Yeezys, Nikes. I saw that it worked, so I'm like, all right, if we can get to the point where people like our stuff, I'd rather be ordering our stuff. So we made the brand, we based it off of kind of where we're from, the state we're from, and these are our best-selling pieces, the rhinestone hoodie, sky blue, new colorway.
How much money have you made so far? How long you been doing it, like consistently?
We probably made a little over like 40K, 50K. We started a year ago, but that's revenue though. That's not profit. So maybe like half that profit, like 20. Website, stores,
like Shopify.
Oh yeah, Shopify.
Yeah,
we just got to a few hundred orders, which is still big.
Yeah,
a few hundred orders, but we're trying to get to 1,000, which is probably the hardest thing to do because once you get there, you know your buyers. But I would say we're close to 50K, and in revenue. But yeah, in net,
okay,
probably 20K.
Have you ever got scammed?
Have I ever got scammed out of clothing? Not yet, luckily, but I'm not gonna lie, we had these coming, he left me on red for 3 days, I was panicking, because at the end of the day, we're really sending like this probably costs like,
yeah, I was about to ask,
I
was about to ask, like, how much does this shit cost to get like
this shit costs definitely like, let's just say somewhere between 4 and 6K.
4 and 6K.
So it's gotta be shipped, you gotta send the money, at least half of it to even get them started, so let's just say I send them $3,500 to get started, and then when it's done, I gotta send the other 35 before they ship it. So it's not like 35, then it touches down, then you send 35. They're not playing that. So this was like around 6 to 7K, let's say. And then when we put ads into it, get the custom tags put in, because they don't do that over there. I'm trying to get a manufacturer that can do that, but all in, it's gonna be close to 10K to get this in, get it advertised correctly, get the ads running.
So what do you do? Like when you start out, do you do pre-made or pre-order?
I don't do pre-order because it's too risky. Like if this shit doesn't touch down, you lose credibility, you lose some of like your customers. So I always do pre-made, and to do that, you really got to believe in it, because then it's like you're not collecting any orders up front. It's like a touchdown, then you get paid.
So you gotta take that risk. You gotta make sure your brand can sell.
Yeah, it's always a risk, but that's why when we figure out a product that we know is gonna do well, we always we don't hesitate. We're gonna order it like this. So the goal is to sell these 100 out in the next 30 days or less, and then order this color again, plus 2 more colors, and then really crank for the 4th quarter, because it's still the summertime. Keep that in mind. It's still the summertime. And we're still moving a lot of hoodies, but we just got these done too. We try to be ahead of the trail a little bit, like cutoffs. People are trying to figure cutoffs out now. We finally got something done, so yeah, it's always creating shit.
The question is, what's the biggest tip you learned in this clothing game starting out, and what's the biggest tip you give to people? Like, what should they focus on? And then they start a clothing brand, or like, what should they be thinking about?
I would say number 1, people try to get too creative. Like, don't try to just create your idea from scratch. Get some inspo. Like, I got the idea for these hoodies when I went to Magic in Vegas, and I'm looking around all these manufacturers and what they could do. I saw some shit I'd never seen before, and that's what made me go rhinestone. Before, rhinestones really like that. So I would say, you try to get too creative, you get in your head, and it's not about what you like, it's about what the people like. So don't get too creative, get some inspo, and then I would say pre-plan your content, because it's hard when you get all this in. You're trying to set up your website, you're trying to get the photo shoot ready, you're trying to figure out your ad, but it's like, get all that shit figured out before it touches down, because when it touches down, it's go time.
The next question is, we talking about the positive and shit like that, man. Have you ever had a drop since you just started, have you had a drop that failed? Because, you see a high, you spend $4,000, you say, this is a restock, you said, right?
Yeah, restock.
This is a restock out of the rhinestone hoodies. Have you had a drop that failed, and how did you overcome? Like, what did you do when it failed?
I feel like in your first 3 drops, you're gonna have one of them flop, right? Like our first drop did really well. We're seeing people on the website, we're seeing them check out. Everybody's saying it's hot, everybody's saying it's good, and the product was gone. Second drop, I think I was like a little too, like I thought I knew what to do. I thought everything would be that easy. And when you switch your product, like you could get a different result. So we switched our product. Instead of doing like rhinestone hoodies like we're doing, we tried to do something that was still cool. It was a reverse crew neck. Some of y'all probably saw it. I wouldn't say it flopped, but it didn't sell like we needed it to. And like the goal is to at least make your money back on the drop. We didn't make our money back off that one. And then the hardest part after that is just to convince yourself to go through the whole process again. Next design, talk to the manufacturer, get the sample, get the ad. It's like, damn, am I really gonna do all this again and risk a flop? But I feel like that's when you become better at this, is like when you fail, like saying like, okay, and instead of just complaining, getting upset, just figuring out, okay, why did we fail? I know we did that crew neck drop. You did some of the ads with me. We tried to do it ourselves. We didn't hire any photographer for that one, right? We did the ads like a week before the drop, not a month before the drop. So just analyzing like what I did wrong in that one, and then trying to do, you know, more of what worked. And so when we restock these, we're gonna do more of what worked the first time. And that's why I'm pretty confident. But yeah, I think like 1 out of every 3 drops you have when you first start, let's say like you're on your 6th drop, you probably already had 2 that flop. You know what I mean? You got 9 drops in, you probably had 3 that flop. Once you get past 10 drops, you've probably been doing this for like 2 or 3 years.
Sure.
You understand it better, you got better connections, it gets easier.
Right.
So flops become harder the longer that you can last, but it doesn't mean you can ever be completely flopless. You know what I'm saying? Like shit could always flop. Even the people at the top, they can have shit that flops, but I bet they're the type of people that go back and figure out what they did wrong rather than just like, man, forget this clothing. Forget this clothing stuff. Like this works. This is the future. Being able to print labels from home, get a product in, advertise it, and just see it on the phone. Like that's what keeps me going.
That Shopify ID.
That just glitching the Shopify. Like that feeling, no one, unless you've done it, you just can't relate. But like that, showing that you could do that and pay your rent 10 times within 1 month, it doesn't matter how many times we gotta flop, we gotta experiment, like we're gonna keep going with it. Shopify's the future.
Facts.
For sure.